Well, people, I have run a few videos in relation to Zohran Mamdani. I have ran quite a few videos on this man, Zohran Mamdani. I have said that he is the modern day Bobby Kennedy, that Trump and Charlie, who just got hurt the other day, Charlie Kirk, that in spirit, Trump and Charlie Kirk are JFK. You see, I believe the powers are playing bits and pieces of scenes from history. And as they play this in front of us, it's a riddle, it's an enigma, it's a game. It's a game, and it has a lot of moving parts. And even I, who have been studying how to decode for over 40-something years, it can still be a challenge. It might take minutes or it might take days for me to unravel the thing and speak to God as to what. I'm seeking God for counsel as to what's going on. When something grips my spirit, I'm like, God, I can't figure this out. God is with me, but I just have to chill and ask him. People, it's not a script that I have. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. At my age, I'd rather be outside on a sailboat, relaxing with my wife and just chilling out, if I had a wife, and just maybe learn how to play golf and just see the sunrise and see the sunset. But people, I'm obedient. I'm obedient. God gave me a calling. So it ain't about how I feel and what I always want to do. I started the race, I got to finish it. I had somebody send a text in the description, in the chat. And today I had a lot of personal things I had to take care of, and I've been sick since yesterday, but I'm much better. I just had some beet juice. You ought to try it. I got some beet juice from overseas. It helps me get back to my normality, but I digress. I'm feeling much better, thank God. And now that I feel much better, I can address this critique or criticism. I had a person call me a liar. And so I bounce back on them because I don't like, if I'm in one of my moods, if I'm sick, you catch me at the wrong time, I'm gonna talk back to you. I'm gonna do what I can to be respectful. Nobody has a right to outright call somebody a liar. If you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to be here. Now, this was in relation to this man having a watch on his arm, Time magazine. And a lot of events that have happened, like in Chicago, there was a Rolex watch theft this month here in Chicago, and Trump went to a sports event and he sat in a Rolex booth, a glass booth. Come on, man, all these things going on, Rolex booth, Trump sitting in it, Rolex theft here in Chicago, and this man got on a watch. I'll show you I ran this video here. You got a watch on. Got to watch the videos. And the watch says 917. Now, when I point out something and I say that something can very well happen that day, that's not a prediction. That's an observation. Someone use a strong word. I think there's some people that hate me so bad, they just want me to lose. Let me tell you something. I can't lose. Because I serve God. I can't lose. We can't lose. God gave me a revelation the other day. He said, happy endings. We can't lose. We can't lose. If you come here to peekaboo to see if the date come true, you got the wrong station. He the one got the watch on. He got the watch on his wrist. Right there, he got it. Watch the video. And it say 9/17. And I say, yes, some could, where the numbers is coming out, some could very well happen. Look for it. Okay, it didn't happen on the 17th. But what happened today? What happened today with this man? The dude got threatened. The man got threatened big time. And I got people want to take it personal. Oh, you a liar. You're an outright liar. Well, I told the person in so many words, have some respect or get off my channel. Because again, when I'm sick, I'm going to pop off. You catch me in the wrong mood, I'm going to pop off. But enough of that foolishness. People, look at the news the way it is. You got planes cycling over Venezuela. You got ships in the Middle East. God only knows what's going over there in Ukraine. You got Trump talking about sending troops different places throughout the United States, or at least the National Guard. All this going on. I'm covering more news in this year than I probably covered in 5 years when I was a journalist. These are the birth pains. So when I tell you that I see something, that I see a watch on this man's arm, and it says 9/17, that lets you know something's up, baby. Something's up. It might not happen that day, but something up. You better get right, stay right, and get ready for the flight. Something about to pop off. We got about 7 to 8 serious scenarios going on in America and the world. And you worried about whether or not the date came out in relation to what I saw on his wristwatch. Man, give me a break. Give me a break. God give me some wisdom to understand the times, and I tell you what's going on. I got sense enough to say, you know what? It ain't going to be exactly that date. But something's going to happen. They're going to do another Bobby Kennedy. Watch what I tell you. That I know. I might not know the date, but they're going to do it. Just like they're going to do another JFK. That I know, and I know they're going to do it. I've been doing it too long, and it ain't just the numbers. It's what they're showing us. And God had me retire at 64 and a half so I can spend full time diagnosing this foolishness. So ain't nobody going to show me otherwise. I know what I'm talking about. This thing about to go down, and my phone going to go crazy that week. Folks going to be all up in the chat, acting crazy, who ain't been around for a while. Want to talk now? Now you want to talk. Because now you're probably full of fear. We better wear out some kneecaps and get in the spirit of God so we don't be full of fear when all this stuff pop off, because it might pop off simultaneously. We're going to have a few people probably leave here in a short period of time within the next 45 days. Or less than that. It's coming. You think I like these times? You think I like this work? When I first read Matthew 24, I'm like, oh my God. I told you guys who've been with me for a while. When God showed me America when I was 17 and a half, I went in the corner and cried like a baby. At 17 years old, I cried when God first showed me the future. The anguish that I felt, I didn't see it crystal clear, but he showed it to me. I didn't know about no internet. I was going to be doing YouTube in my 60s. I didn't see it that far. How could I? But I'm doing it now, and I'm telling y'all, just get right, stay right, get ready for the fight, and know that Jesus, if it's anything I know about God, he got 66 books and some lost books and some other books that they don't want us to know about. Y'all know what's up, but the 66 is enough to get you an understanding about what our Father's about. And what is my point? My point is this. If there's anything I know about Christ Jesus, he's a man of his word. He's a God of his word. He's a king of his word. He's a Lord of his word. And if he's saying the last days, we're going to have this kind of stuff, it's going to pop off. And I ain't the only one God giving visions and dreams to. Many folks in the chat had things probably long before I started YouTube. Ain't nothing new. But you want to come over here and talk smack. I'm done. This man got threatened today. Oh, it was ugly. It was ugly. Let me get into it. It was ugly. I've been predicting it. But it's going to be a lie. When this man get injured or whatever, or unalive, to me, it's going to be just like July 13th. They playing a game in front of us. They want social chaos. We just finished 9/11. They want to rehash this thing with Muslims and everything else. Look at our world. We got a guy from Ghana the other day. They say they found him hung at a college. 2 months before that, they found another student hung. They got a Caucasian lady beat up and stabbed by a black man in New York. Got another lady who was in the news the other day. She got beat up and killed. All these different things they doing, baby, this ain't nothing but the devil at work. And like I said before in a video a couple of weeks ago, thank God for the information and the reflection. We weren't built for all this chaos. We weren't built for all this chaos, but it's here. Let me handle it. God gonna get me through. I started the race, I'm gonna finish it. So tune in. I'm gonna have fun, sing a little bit, pray a little bit, have some live shows, go out on the street, cover some news. Let me do that. Okay? Y'all just go ahead, go to work, love your children, go to church, read your Bible, and know that you're one step closer to his coming. This man was threatened today. I told y'all it was coming. Who else on YouTube did that? I don't know. But I probably was the first. I stuck my neck out on that. But I saw it coming. The Holy Spirit said, Pearson, he the modern day Bobby Kennedy. And when I did the research, I had no idea that they got a Bobby Kennedy bridge in New York. Baby, let's get into this video here.
Okay.
So the allegations are very concerning. 44-year-old Jeremy Fistel is his name. He was extradited from Texas, brought here to New York City, and he was just arraigned a couple hours ago inside Queens Criminal Court. When he walked out with his attorney, he did not say anything to the media. We asked him repeatedly if he had anything to say for himself. His attorney said that the charges are essentially an overshot. According to the Queens District Attorney,
overshot. Come on. You see how they doing this, man? Come on, man. It was an overshot. Come on, man. Listen to this here. Look. From Texas, brought her to New York. Come on, man. Where did JFK get shot at? In Texas. Where did JFK get shot at? In Texas. Where's Trump from? New York. JFK lived in New York for a while. This thing stinks to high heaven. And the dude is 44 years old. The dude is 44 years old, man. Come on, listen to this again.
Was extradited from Texas, brought here to New York City, and he was just arraigned a couple hours ago inside Queens Criminal Court. When he walked out with his attorney, he did not say anything repeatedly, if he had anything to say himself. His attorney said that the charges are essentially an overshot. According to the Queens District Attorney, he's facing some pretty hefty charges connection to threatening Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani by leaving messages at the elected official's office. As you and many people know across the nation, not only here in New York City, Zohran Mamdani is the front runner in the race for mayor here in New York City, so he could very well become the next mayor of New York City. And the Queens DA said that there is no room for any rhetoric of this kind here in politics in the city. It's alleged that he included anti-Muslim discourse and that he left a series of messages, voicemails, and also notes, is what we've been told. The arraignment happening inside Queens Criminal Court this morning. The defendant told the assemblyman, according to the DA, he said to go back to Uganda before someone shoots him in the head.
Baby. People, they getting blunt, ain't they?
Police arrested Jeremy Pistol in Texas and brought him here to Queens to go before a judge. The repeated threatening calls caused law enforcement to increase security for the Democrat.
Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Seger live in Kew Gardens, Queens, with what we know at this hour. Stacey?
Well, Mike, this is a 22-count indictment, and we want to warn you the details and length.
22? That's V. That's V. A 22-count indictment, that's V. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet, like the V that's in the Barack Obama's head. Y'all seen it before. Because everything is destroyed after that. Everything. Whew, man, they give us all the clues. They give us all the clues, don't they?
Language of it are pretty ugly. 4 of these counts involve a felony charge, making terroristic threats as a hate crime. All of this set against the backdrop of escalating political rhetoric in our country and a heated mayoral race. He walked out of court with his attorney.
Red and gold, Sun God Ra, Sun God Ra. Nike. Is it Nike like a god? Or a goddess? Let me see. What was Nike back in the day? What is Nike? Nike like a god or goddess? Let me see. Let's pull this off. It's been a while since I did this. I do a lot of research. Let me see. What is Nike? And they do this a lot. Ain't the first time I researched that. Nike was an ancient Greek winged goddess of victory. See that? See? I done this probably 20 times in the last 5 years. See the Nike switch? And it's the black and white. Means you're playing both sides on the chessboard. Is that coincidence? That's what he got on? And why is he out? With that type of information, I'm assuming it's a threat. Why is he out on bond? Are you crazy? Come on, New York.
Attorney today facing a host of cameras and reporters.
Anything you want to say?
But he said nothing. 44-year-old Jeremy Pistol of Plano, Texas,
44 years old. But you know they scripted this stuff, people. You know they scripted it.
His head in the courtroom at times as Queens prosecutor Christina Mavrikas laid out the case. She also read a series of horrific messages Pistol allegedly left for mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani.
Purple.
He was back in June at the Assemblyman's Astoria office, and the messages are chilling. This is only a sample.
Hey Zohran, you should go back to Uganda before someone shoots you in the head and gets rid of your whole family too. Muslims don't belong here. Go on and start your car. See what happens. Yeah, and keep an eye on your house and your family. Nobody wants your terrorist ways here. And check your beeper too. Terrorist. Beep.
Pistol's
Ain't that something? Isn't Barack Obama the 44th president and this dude just had to be 44 years old with the Nike god on his chest? Come on, man. Let's look at the numbers. October 18th, that's Zohran's birthday, the guy who's running for mayor. That's his birthday, 10/18, like Luke 10/18. Here's Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 2025. The difference is 22. New subscribers, let me pull this V out. Might be some new subscribers here. God bless you. Just trying to get it done, people. I get tired of people calling me names. I got to pop off. Don't be calling me no liar. I'm not your child. You don't talk to me like that. You can ask me a question. You don't talk to me like that. That really heated me. People got some nerve today. There's no respect for people who do the kind of work that we do. You know, there's the V in Barack Obama's head. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. In I Pet Goat 2, just like it sounds, I Pet Goat 2. They got a cartoon Barack Obama. He sweats a V. Then there's a clock behind him. That's clocks 12. The flag shreds in two, and everything becomes disastrous. 22, when you take Mamdani's birthday versus Obama's birthday, is 22. It's also 75. The 75th day of the year is March 16th, like 3/16. It's called sacrifice. They telling us. Here's Mamdani's birthday again, May 18th, 2026. August 4th, 2024, Barack Obama's birthday. The difference is 440. The guy was 44 years old, was he not? Then look at this here. 10/18, 2025, Mamdani's birthday. The guy who's running for mayor. Here's Trump's birthday, 6/14, 2025. You mean to tell me that Mamdani's birthday, the guy who's running for mayor, Zohran, his birthday versus Trump's birthday is exactly 4 months and 4 days from each other, 4-4. And they say the guy was 44 years old who threatened Zohran. Come on, man. Staged, right? Now look, the guy was from Texas. Texas became part of the United States December 29th. Look at this, December 29th, 2025, 9/18, today was the threat. The difference is 3-2. Trump beat Kamala Harris in the Electoral College vote, 312. That's it. And JFK is from New York, and he got slain in Texas. 11/22, he was slain. Let's look at it. 11/22, 2026 anniversary. Today is 9/18. The difference is 614. You know what 614 is? The 614th day of June, that's June 14th. That's Trump's birthday. People, it's all coded. Now, somebody want to call me a liar? How about I got sense enough to put a decode together? Where's your channel? I bet you ain't got these skills, because I've been studying for 40-something years. What you got? And that's how I feel about it, people. I think sometimes you got to push people back. Don't ever let nobody disrespect you, people. You don't do it. If they're bigger than you, walk away. But you know what? If you can protect yourself, you need to tell them off every now and then. It feels good. You don't let nobody ever disrespect you. You know, you put them in their place. They need to grow up and get to a point where they understand how Jesus would treat another person with respect and dignity. We can disagree, we can make mistakes, but don't you ever in front of 1 million people come on my channel and call me an outright liar. The man got a watch on his arm, 9/17, and I said something could possibly happen. And now he just got threatened to be popped in the head, and you telling me I'm a liar? Get yourself a channel and you try doing 4 videos a day. Then we can talk.